Hello everybody, welcome to another video on this channel. Now today we're checking out something rather, I wouldn't say special, but kind of controversial maybe, is the No Man's Sky Atlas Rises update for PS4. Now, No Man's Sky, how much words do we want to use on the whole No Man's Sky debacle in 2016? That was one of the worst game releases we have ever seen, and one of the biggest broken promises ever. It's basically one of those things that has destroyed the gaming industry even further, because it made people worry even more about whether they should pre-order or not. And frankly, you shouldn't. This No Man's Sky is one of the big situations where you can just see why you shouldn't pre-order games. There were huge promises were made. We were promised this amazing game that looks very interesting. I, for one, hadn't pre-ordered it or wasn't really interested. But from the things I've heard, it looks like it looked like an amazing game. It looks like it's amazing open world experience in the galaxy in which you can just do some awesome stuff, and people were drawn to it, and lots of pre-orders came in. And this game, it was nothing what it should have been. It was nothing compared to the promises that were made. Now they are updating it every couple months or half a year or something like that, with big updates to try and get at least to somewhere of what they promised. But obviously that's not how it works. They promised a load of things and you didn't get almost any of it. That isn't meaning to say that it isn't a good game. So I mean, I don't know, I haven't played it or seen anything of it, but some people still quite enjoyed it for what it was. But obviously with the broken promises and with the things that were promised, it was nothing like what it should have been. And therefore a lot of people left this game behind, and fairly so. So now another update has come out, and obviously in them trying to build towards what this game should have been at the start. I don't think it's ever going to be enough to fill up the broken promise and to fill up the betrayal. But at least they're still trying, so there's something to say for it if you want to stay neutral. So yeah, let's check out No Man's Sky Atlas Rises update and see what it has. Fantasy violence, which means it's not real.
Welcome to No Man's Sky, version 1.3, Atlas Rises.
Hi there. I am very curious what you've changed.
A graphical overhaul delivers beautiful new environments to explore.
New graphics. Okay.
And the universe is more alive than ever, with system wealth, economy, and conflict levels.
Okay, so they've added some things.
Undertaken for rewards. Trading and farming are more complex and rewarding, and purchased freighters can be navigated between systems. Introducing 30 hours of story and lore. Uncover a strange new race of travelers and unlock the secrets of the Atlas.
So they finally updated some things in that should have been there from the beginning. Which is cool though, they're still working on it.
Stargates unlock the ability to quick travel to any planet.
That's kind of cool though.
Scavengers can raid crashed freighters to find fortune. Deeper space combat allows fighters to test themselves. And low flight is exciting and dangerous.
That looks kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Glitches allow travelers to explore the universe together. And much more will follow.
Fair enough, so they're still working on the game, obviously, trying to get there. No Man's Sky, a new update, 1.3. Or at least that's what I got. I thought that was like a villain, the big red thing that seems like a villain with like a new race as well. So we're finally getting the travel, you know, the amazing expendable travel things. We're finally getting some of the other races and updates when it comes to that. So those are all things that were promised, obviously, in the main game, but they're getting there. And, you know, credits where credits are due. They are still working on it, and they are still trying to fix what they just couldn't do, or didn't want to do when the game was released. So they haven't just like collected the money and gave up on it. They're still trying. You just have to say, and you have to disagree with me, that it's too late and that they've ruined the trust that people have in them. But it has to be credited that they're still going for it and they still work on it. Even because of the huge amount of backlash, it could have been so easy to just leave the project, collect that money, and just, you know, stop that. So, you know, I understand that it's obviously a way to, you know, clear their own ass, basically, because obviously if they do that, no one will ever trust them again. And now they're trying to really win some of their trust. It's not because they love the customers so much, or I would imagine at the very least, but they are still trying, and something has to be said for that. So I want to know from you, have you pre-ordered No Man's Sky before the huge debacle came out, and how have you liked it so far? Have the updates so far actually helped improve the game, and do you still trust this company when it comes to future updates and future games in general? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I'd love to hear from you, and while you're down there, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I hope you stick around. There's more content to come in the future, obviously. I have a gaming channel as well, if you're interested, in which I play games instead of watching them and talking about them like I do over here. Link is down in the description, as well as links to my social media accounts, my Patreon account if you feel like you want to give me a monthly donation, or a one-time only donation button via PayPal. Anything would be tremendously appreciated. Thank you for your support, and until the next time. Bye bye.